COVID vaccines, how younger children are almost eligible to get the shot.
A new face on campus, how Northwest is adjusting to a new head basketball coach.
All these stories, plus I'm here to give you a homecoming game recap. NHSTV Live starts right now.
An FDA review of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine determined that it is safe and effective for children ages 5 to 11, paving the way for a shot to be authorized for young children soon. The FDA showed that the two-dose shot was nearly 91% effective at preventing symptoms in young children. While younger kids aren't typically at risk for COVID-19 symptoms, the virus can still affect them. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, almost 6.2 million kids have tested positive for COVID-19 since the pandemic began. And just 6 weeks prior to October 14th, 1.1 million children tested positive as the Delta variant raged across the country. Now that the review is done, there are just a few steps before Pfizer's vaccine can be authorized for children ages 5 through 11, with the FDA and CDC still needing to give its full authorization. And if all is said and done, Pfizer shots could be going into the arms of 5 to 11-year-olds as soon as early November.
Today marks the first day of Red Ribbon Week. The Red Ribbon campaign wants to spread awareness and prevention of drug use, especially in teenagers. In order to spread awareness, Student Council organized dress-up days for every day this week. The dress-up days are as followed, with today starting off strong as Marvel Day. Tomorrow will be Bougie Day, so come in your most classy attire. Wednesday, we're going to continue the week with Country versus Country Club. Thursday, we're going to go into Throwback with a different time of period for every grade level. And Friday, we're going to end strong with Tie-Dye. You can DM us your looks over on our Instagram at NHS_TV.
In some other more current school news, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and our Student Council is making an effort to help gather resources to aid in victims' recovery. All items donated will go to the Wise County Domestic Violence Shelter. We sat down with Student Council Secretary Alyssa Herrera to learn more.
So the Her Drive is mainly for domestic abuse women throughout the entire month of October. We would donate one want and one need. So this would include mainly makeup or feminine products. You can donate these products to Miss Woodard in room 636.
The Esports Club Rocket League team just played their first ever league match last Thursday using the school's brand new gaming computers set up in the library. They played the Jaguars of Memorial Pathway Academy in the best of 5 game sets and won their first 3 games with scores of 17-0, 19-0, and again 17-0. Congratulations to all of those who competed.
And on a more studious note, if you're interested in joining the American Sign Language Honor Society, the deadline to sign up is October 31st, and all are welcome to join. And if you have any further questions, please see Ms. Meyer in room 712.
Continuing with our student activities, the Literary Fashion Club is hosting a Fright Write and Harvest contest, and they need your submissions. You can enter your short stories, novels, poetry, lyrics, and one-act plays. We sat down with Danielle Cantu to learn more about the contest.
The contest is open to any student enrolled here at NHS. We do have the contest labeled as Fright Write, but it's more of just an overall fall entry, so any subject, any genre is open, including any type of story, like poems, scripts, novel. As long as they're relatively short, everything should be fine.
The Literary Fashion Club isn't only hosting a competition, but last year they also wrote and published their very own book.
Last year we had our first volume of The Voices of NHS published, and we included a bunch of submissions from our previous creative writing classes and from our Fright Write competition. And if you submit any piece, as long as you want it to be in the book, we will have it in the second volume. Anyone can send their submissions in.
Now, if you missed it, Friday was homecoming, and the Northwest Sidekicks did their yearly mum tradition, but with a twist. NHSTV's Julia Hurst has the story.
Alana Lockett is a part of the Northwest Sidekicks as well as a member of the SOAR program for our special needs kids. In previous years, she has received mums every year from the Sidekicks, but this year she was given the choice to make a mum for her friends or receive a mum like she has in previous years. And she chose to make mums and garters for her friends.
I am so excited.
Thank you, Alana, for your selfless choice in helping everybody celebrate homecoming this year.
Now that is just one big group of our hardworking athletes, and AJ is here in studio to give us our sports update.
Good morning, Texans. The homecoming week is over, and it was a blast. But getting into the game, our Texans sunk the Pirates on Friday night. The first half of the game was a complete wipeout, with the score in the first half being 45-7. Then our Texans came out in the second half and dominated both sides of the ball. Our Texans have secured a round in playoffs, so congrats to all of our Texan football players. Along with the homecoming game, we also announced our final homecoming court, with our homecoming king being Micah Walters and homecoming queen being Caitlin Marsh. On our volleyball's homecoming, they tried to rope in the Panthers, but they came up short with a final score of 3-0. Moving on to the upcoming sports of the week, swim and dive will be competing tomorrow against the Denton Ryan Raiders and the Denton Broncos. Moving to the fairway, our boys golf will be competing in a spooky tournament called the LHS Boo Fest at the Timber Links Golf Course. Now moving on to our Cowboys, they have a bye week this week, but I went and asked the questions to see how you think they're doing this so far.
They've been doing pretty good, not gonna lie. Like last year wasn't going.
I mean, they're 5-1, so.
But that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I'm saying like last year they were terrible.
All right, how do you think Dak's been doing so far? I mean, they're 5-1, so.
He's been doing pretty good, but he needs.
You think you need to step it up a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
How about them Cowboys?
What about him?
Who's the best receiver? CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz,
Amari Cooper.
Like Cowboys and who?
Possibly the Cowboys. Arizona's having a great year right now, so maybe.
Kyler Murray, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see for sure. All right, thanks, Coach.
Moving on, the Mlb Playoffs have been happening this month, and we've got your two teams that are going to the World Series, being the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. We will be sure to keep you updated. Moving to the court, we have a new leader working to get victories for our Texan basketball team. Madison Mullenauer has the story.
You may have seen this guy walking the hallways of Northwest. He is a new face here on campus but plays a vital role in our school. Meet Coach Gaines, former coach and teacher from Houston who traveled all the way here to be closer to family.
Awesome opportunity just to be back home, close to my family. Family actually is in Saginaw, Keller area. Love the organization, love the program, love the administration staff, and just awesome to be here. Great kids and stuff as well.
From the age of 6, Coach Gaines has been shooting hoops and loving every minute of it. He furthered his education with dreams of one day coaching his own team.
I went to college in New York at Syracuse University, where I played football and basketball.
His favorite sport, not only to coach but to watch, is basketball because of the amount of skill and hard work it takes to play the sport.
Basketball all the way. Basketball because you have to be great in everything. Basketball is a high-paced game. It changes course quickly, and it's a lot of skill that takes place in basketball. So it's the high pace, energy that fans can bring and players can bring is awesome.
Along with his real family, he also says he likes the family-oriented view Northwest provides.
I just love everybody. Like it's a family-oriented environment. People enjoy being here. Everybody seems to be very uplifted, it's very spirited, especially from where I've come from. Like everybody's been willing to help everybody out. So it's been a great job just to transfer and just being here. Everybody's been very nice and very helpful.
If you see him in the hall, make him feel like family by saying hi. For NHSTV, this has been Madison Mullenauer.
Speaking of basketball, boys basketball tryouts will take place today at 410 in the main gym. If you're interested in trying out for the boys basketball team this year, you must have a physical and rank 1 forms completed with the athletic training staff before you can participate in tryouts. Any questions, see Coach Gaines in room 513.
Tune into tomorrow's show to learn more about people who are saving our athletes.
And we'll learn more about a most watched Netflix series and how it's affecting the market.
Thank you so much for watching Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.